Welcome back to the channel, and listen, we have a lot to talk about today. Chelsea 3, Barcelona 0, a scoreline that doesn't even tell the full story. Not only did we smash Barcelona, not only did we lock up Lamine Yamal, but we also became the first team to stop Barcelona from scoring in 53 matches. This wasn't just a win, this was a statement. Let's break this down. Before the game even started, before the first whistle, the moment that I saw the team sheet, I said, yeah, we've won this game. Enzo Maresca, I could kiss that man's bald head today. Starting Pedro Neto today as the striker was genius. Against Barcelona's chaotic high line, you don't want a traditional number 9. You want pace, you want movement, you want unpredictability. And Neto gave us that today. He pressed them, he stretched them, he done everything that you want from a 9 today. You could tell in the first 10 minutes that Barcelona were going to lose this game because Barcelona under Hansi Flick play this all or nothing style of football. They press insanely high. They push their backline all the way up to the halfway line. They defend with courage but with no caution. And that works when the opposition panics. But did we panic today? We exploited that high line time and time again. Araujo is quick, but even he couldn't cover that much grass. All it took to break Barcelona down was to win the ball in the midfield, knock a few passes together, suck them in because they're going to press you with everything that they've got, then put a ball in behind and have your fullbacks, your wingers, or even your midfielders time their run accordingly, and guess what? You're in. Reece James had a shaky first 10-15 minutes today. He was giving the ball away carelessly, and he gave the ball away once, and Lamine Yamal slips in Ferran Torres, and I don't know how he didn't score, but after that, it was curtains. It was all Chelsea. Barcelona had no clue in what to do. We sent warning shot after warning shot after warning shot. Enzo Fernandez scored and it was disallowed because Fofana handballed it. Enzo Fernandez scores again, but then it was disallowed because Trevor Chalobah was offside. We gave Barcelona not one but two lifelines and they ignored both. And after that, we made them pay. Minute 27, a quick corner ends up at Garnacho's feet, who puts in a lovely ball for Cucurella. And Cucurella all of a sudden becomes a winger. He takes the ball down the line with his left foot and puts in a beautiful, hard-driven ball with his weak foot across the 6-yard box. Neto flicks it in and then it gets stopped on the line, and then Koundé scores an own goal. 1-0 Chelsea, fully deserved. Let's talk about Cucurella. He locks up Lamine Yamal, puts in an absolutely amazing performance attackingly and defensively. He then gets Araujo sent off. This guy is the best left back in world football. That first half wasn't just good, it was complete control. Caicedo and Malo Gusto set the tone from minute 1 with these aggressive tackles that they were putting in. Enzo Fernandez was controlling the game. He was putting in balls in behind. He was getting on the end of things, and Pedro Neto was stretching that back line. Barcelona looked rattled. Stamford Bridge was rocking. Every tackle, every duel, every sprint. Chelsea were the first at everything in that first half. Gusto had a great first half, but unfortunately he picked up a yellow. And with Malo Gusto being a bit of a reckless guy as he is, we've seen him get red cards in the past, Enzo Maresca decides to take the mature approach and take this guy off and bring on Andre Santos in that midfield, putting Reece James into that right back position. I don't think a lot of people will give Enzo Maresca credit for that, but I have to, because I know what Malo Gusto is like. Although I love him, I love the aggression that he plays with, I also know he sometimes can be a bit reckless, and there's times like today against Barcelona where we definitely needed those points where he could have cost us, and Enzo Maresca said, nah, we're not going down that route again. By the way, Andre Santos came on and he scored. It was disallowed again. 3 lifelines, Barcelona. Take a hint. Barcelona missing their star boy today. Their star boy turned it into a light bulb, but don't worry, our star boy showed up to work. Esteval Willian. You know, people are going to talk about that goal and that's all they're going to talk about, but his performance today was absolutely amazing. And you know what? That goal was just the icing on the cake. The way he just slalomed through the Barcelona defenders in the box. A lot of players might have gone down at the first point of contact, but he didn't. He kept going. And if you realize, if you look back on it, he took one very important touch with his right foot to take the ball away from the oncoming defender before he absolutely rips the net. That ball, I think it went through the net. I think the ball's still traveling. The ball, it could be on the A40, it could be on Great West Road. We don't know where that ball is. 3 Champions League starts, 3 goals. This kid is a magician. I'm telling you, this guy, he's a Ballon d'Or level talent. And I'm telling you, you know what's going to happen? Real Madrid are going to come knocking very, very soon. And they're going to try their best to get their little paws on him, you know. But guess what? He's not going. He's on a death row contract. You can't do what you do to other clubs to Chelsea. You're not going to get Esteban unless you pay north of 180 million. Liam Delap came on, and by the way, Neto was involved again. We need to start talking about Pedro Neto, because I know he's very inconsistent, but in the big games, the guy shows up. Like, he locked up Hakimi in the Club World Cup final. He gave a game-winning assist to Nicholas Jackson against Newcastle. He got the assist for Levi Cole against Forest. He scored that screamer against Fulham to get us into the Champions League practically. That goal changed our season. And time again, he performs in big games. And today was another case with Liam Delap's goal. If you look at the goal, Liam Delap actually made a great run and Pedro Neto didn't play him. And here was me screaming, oh my God, he's offside now. Why didn't you play that ball? But he delays. And then he slips in a perfect ball for Enzo Fernandez. And by the time Enzo Fernandez makes contact with the ball, Liam Delap, who's about 5-6 yards behind the back line, is now onside, and all it is a little tap in for Liam Delap for him to score his first Champions League goal. And honestly, bro, I was gassed, because this guy, yeah, he's been through it. Like, he comes into Chelsea, he gets injured straight away. Like, he's been struggling since the injury, and this game, that goal could be a massive thing for him. It was important for him to get his first Champions League goal, and I think we're all happy for him. We've now won 5 in our last 6 games. That Burnley win started it. This Barcelona win solidified it, and now we need to go beat Arsenal at Stamford Bridge this weekend. We haven't beat them for about 4 or 5 years now, and now is the time. No one backed us today, but Chelsea are just a weird team. We struggle sometimes against the lesser opposition, but when it comes to the big games, we always show up. We showed up against Real Madrid in 1998 in the Super Cup final when Gus Poyet scored. We showed up in all of those UEFA Champions League nights where nobody expected us to win, and then we went on to win 2 Champions Leagues. We've done it again today. If there's one team that can just rock up, yeah, and win the Champions League and no one expects them to, it's us. And tonight we defied the odds once again. No one gave us any hope. But you know what? Myself and all the Chelsea fans today felt something in the air. We all knew that we were going to beat these guys. And guess what? We smashed them. That's the end of the video, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button and support your boy.